Hello YouTube, this is DaretoBeCreative, and I am here with another project share in my layouts scrapbook album. And I use this time Creative Memories Starburst recipe template, which is a 12 by 12 template. You can get the template itself, or you can also buy it with a pencil that is made to write, like over pictures and stuff that you can erase, and clips to hold it down. Things for additional $3.50, $2.50, something like that, or you can get it without it. Anyway, I bought all 4 of the templates they had, and I used the old one. I still have my old one from when I used to be a creative memory consultant. But let me show you the template. And I like these because they're reusable, and they're made out of Mylar. They're reusable. They're stencils, and you can use it. One, if you want to use it in mixed media and not use it in layouts, you can do this well, because you can use this for mixed media if you want to paint for this or whatever. You can do that. But the thing I like about these is that you can use them so many different ways. So you can take it and lay it this way and then turn it. See, every time you turn it 90 degrees, you get a whole different look. Then you can also flip it over and get a different presentation as well, and then flip it, rotate 90 degrees, and you get different looks. So here's a couple examples that they have up here. So this is your traditional. What you do is you lay down your 12 and 12 and you trace the template, and then you cut out your matching papers. So this is one example of how they did it, and that's what they traced. That's that one. They traced everything. And this one, they just traced some of it. So you're totally up to however you want to trace it. That's your choice, how many pieces of paper. And I have been using the same collection that I talked about that I got from Big Lots. And I use the A and B side of it, and I use the same template, and I trace it out differently for both pieces of the layout, so they look totally different. So with this one, this is what I did here. And instead of cutting, I just put some panels here and washi. You can cut a strip of pictures. You can do different things here. I could put something there. I didn't. And then I just, oops, is that the way I had it? Let me see, trying to remember which way I had it lined up. It's not lining up. Which way did I have it now? Here we go, sorry. So this is how I had it lined up. And I traced it out, and then I just put some stuff up here, and I just punched these out from, was it Memento die? These came from a Spellbinders die, and I just cut those strips out and just put the same little cogs. These came from my Elizabeth Craft Designs, the little tab enforcers. But again, just to show you, it can look totally different in different ways. So you can use that. So this is different than even the designs that are up here, because I didn't do all of them. I didn't do any of the top and the bottom, and then I didn't put anything into the top and bottom that's around the photo, as you see here. I didn't put anything here or there. And then I didn't put in all the rest of the, I guess you could say, sunburst. So that was the first layout with that. So then the second layout, again, the same template, totally different layout, totally different look. And you'll see what I mean by that. So over here, what I did was, and no, you think I didn't use the same? I did. So what I did was here, I centered my picture in the same spot, and I got it the opposite direction. Hold on, I still got to get it the right way. How did I get it? When I had this off camera, I had exactly how I had it. Oh yeah, it was the right way. So, okay. So I had my picture right here. I had it the right way, my bad. I forgot I put this strip in here. So what I did was, so you don't have to cut out each one of these pieces, so I traced one big trace, and with a little piece right here, I just snipped, so I made it one piece. so that I could have all these different colors, and I layered it. So I did it totally different, so I didn't want any, this one has gaps in between it, like that. So I was trying to make it different, so it totally looked like something different, but not having the gaps in between. But I traced it out as one large big piece, and then I just added these other layers on top. So this blue piece that's under the bottom is one big continuous piece radiating from the side of this. And then I just layered with that orange and the purple and the green, and that was done with using my We Are Memory Keepers paper edges. And then I just put the little dots around it, because if you look up close, there's a lot of little dots around some of the edges of the paper. You can't see it in here, but there's dots. So I just carried it onto that. So totally different look, but the same template. So that's one of the things I do like about it. And again, that look is different than any of the looks that are up here. So you can get multiple uses out of that, and I'll show you close-ups in just a second. But thanks for watching and subscribing. And challenge yourself if you get stuck sometimes like me. You know, get these templates. They are really great. So hold on, I'll show you close-ups. And so that's what the template looks like. And that's just some of the suggested examples. And then I'll show you what I did using that same template. Both of these look totally different layouts. I kept the gaps between each one of the rays, and then when I added the second page, I didn't have the gaps between it. I made one continuous piece. And again, that's another one of those robots that I made from my robot cartridge on my Cricut. And these are just made with the same paper piece from We Are Memory Keepers. And this was Tonics die, and then these letters came from, I think, Memento die. All right, thanks.